Hi, welcome to Wellness Woodbridge. I'm your host, Ann Mazza of Vito Mazza Salon and Spa and Hair and Scalp Wellness. Today we're so excited to be here at Black Hearts CrossFit. We're here in Port Reading with Mark Nagy, who's the owner of this business, and also Kevin Smith. And our topic today is self-defense. Great topic. It's going to be great things that anyone can use that watch this show today. So we're so excited to bring you this wellness topic and so happy that you're here with us. So Mark, I am so excited to be here at Black Hearts Fitness today.
Thanks for coming.
You have a beautiful facility here, and it's a CrossFit facility. So yes. I want you to tell me a little bit about your place here. What do you guys do?
We do a whole bunch of stuff. We do personal training, we do group fitness classes, we do CrossFit, we do nutrition coaching, we do Olympic weightlifting, gymnastics, calisthenics, body weight movements. We run the gambit here. We also have a kids program that we're very proud of too.
Okay. So basically you're a membership-based kind of a business,
yes.
Right? You come in and you become a member and you get evaluated. Do you want to tell me a little bit about how a new client would come in and start the whole procedure with you?
They can go right to our website, blackheartscrossfit.com. They'll sign up for a no-sweat intro right there. It's right on the homepage. They'll set that time up with me. They'll come in for an intro. We'll sit down, talk about your goals, what you're looking to do, any past injuries you might have that we need to work around or anything like that. Really trying to figure out what you want and how we can help you get there. And then we'll go through a little workout, and then after that workout, we'll set up a game plan to get you started.
So I hear you say you have a kid program, but are you ever too young or too old to start?
Really depends on the maturity. As far as the younger kids, usually about 4 years old is when they start, and we'll probably have them go until they're about 14.
Wow. So tell me about the kid program. How do you engage them?
How do we engage? We play a lot of games.
Okay.
Play a lot of games. It's really not far different from the adult classes because the adults here are like big kids too. So we play a lot of games with the kids. We'll say for like a front squat, we'll have them bring their elbows up and point the laser beams and shoot the laser beams and stuff like that. So we just try to make it more kid friendly, use more terms that they understand, and make games out of it.
Very, very nice.
Yep.
So do they utilize the equipment too?
They do actually. We have kids doing pull-ups, handstands. We'll play dodgeball. They love playing dodgeball, and they came up with a toilet tag game.
Oh wow.
So we play toilet tag with them. But yeah, no, we'll give them weights to lift and things like that if they're ready for it.
Okay. And how long would a kid session be?
It's 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yep.
And then you probably get the parents involved. Is it more like a family membership or?
No, it's
separate.
It's completely separate. If parents don't want to do it, no problem. But it's a cool dinner topic, especially when the parents are involved.
Absolutely.
Because then they all go home and they talk about their workouts and things like that. So it's a good interaction for after gym when they get to go home.
Great. So, sometimes I think people hear CrossFit and they get a little scared,
Yep.
Here I am, I'm in my 40s. It's a tough subject to breach. Like, is it for everybody? Like, could you do it? Are you afraid? You probably get a lot of clients who come in and they're a little afraid to try.
All the time.
So what do you have to say to that type of client?
Anybody can do CrossFit. It's just not for everybody. Some people don't like the idea of it, and that's perfectly fine, but anybody can do it. Mentally handicapped, not a problem. You can do CrossFit. We specialize things with that. My little brother, he's joining us now. He works in the school district, working with kids like that. So we're going to be bringing a program in for that. Amputees all the time. There's an adaptive program in CrossFit to help us handle those kind of situations and help people get where they want to be. There's no reason not to do it. There's no excuse.
Wow. I love it. I want to hear more about your story. I want the people at home to hear, like, how did you have this inspiration to start this gym, and what was it that got you here? You want to tell me a little bit about that?
I started working out when I went away to school out in Pennsylvania, and that kind of kicked it off right there. I was 115 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, I was a skinny little guy. Very, very skinny. And I just started working out, and I put 25 pounds on in a year.
Wow.
And I just kept going from there. Came home, worked as a personal trainer at one of the Globo gyms. That's what we call one of the big box chain gyms.
Sure.
And realized what was going on there. And I was like, you know what, I could be doing my own thing and helping more people. So me and my buddy Kevin, who's going to be teaching you some combative stuff in a little bit.
I can't wait.
We went out on our own and started in my garage. You know, we got a little bit of equipment, painted the walls, made it look decent, I guess you could say, and just started in a little one-car garage.
And I know you lost your location in Sandy.
Yeah, we did.
So that was tough.
Really, really tough.
But it brings us to this home that we're in now.
And now we're in this space, which is probably 5 times the size of what we lost in Sandy.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Well, excellent. I think it's a beautiful location.
Thank you.
I mean, it's a lot of equipment, a lot of stuff, and you need all this space, I'm sure, when you get everybody filled in here working out.
Absolutely. It's awesome.
So the name Black Hearts, how did you come up with that?
So Kevin actually came up with that. That was his call signal when he was in the 82nd Airborne.
Wow. When
he served in the Army. And they got it from a Nazi general during World War II. When the 82nd Airborne was parachuting into Germany, he wrote in his journal about the black-hearted devils dropping in.
Wow.
In their baggy pants. So that's where we get the name Black Hearts.
Wow. I love the name. I think it's great. It gives people, you know, an inspiration to come here and check you guys out and see what this is all about. And I love that you're just a homegrown facility on your own, you know, just like myself, a business owner in Woodbridge. So it's nice to see other people thriving and doing really well in the township. So it's really, really good. So we're hoping that the future, you know, what do you have exciting going on? I know you do a lot of great community events that you're trying to get people in here to do some great things for, you know, lots of charities. So do you want to talk to me about that a little bit?
So our big fundraiser for the year is always Barbells for Boobs. It's a nonprofit. We work with them. I think we've been doing it 5 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, so the last 5 years. I've partaked in Barbells for Boob events for 6, and then the 1 year we decided, you know what, let's just do our own.
Do your own.
And it's been great ever since. I became real good friends with the CEO of Barbells for Boobs. She pops in every now and then from California. Hopefully we'll see her soon. She is on the East Coast right now doing a road trip.
Great.
So hopefully she'll be here. And I think we've raised $75,000 so far for Barbells for Boobs as a total.
Great.
We've been the state champs for that for the last 2 years, looking to go number 3 right now.
Excellent.
Get that three-peat. But no, that's our big event, and that's something that we're really proud of. And just the way they organize everything and where the money actually goes to.
It's real grassroots.
It's awesome.
Great.
I couldn't be prouder to be a part of it.
Well, we're excited to see what's going to happen now, also with this great self-defense event that you're having as well. So we're excited to do some demonstrations for that in a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's going to be fun.
So thanks for having us. I'm so glad that we had this time to talk.
Absolutely.
And to see your great place here.
Hopefully you'll be back again.
I plan to.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos. Go to GetSchooled.com.
So Kevin, I'm so excited that you're here today, and the topic today is just really dear to my heart because self-defense, I mean, that's a wellness issue.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it's a wellness issue. So tell me a little bit about self-defense and how we can protect ourselves, but before we get into that, tell me a little bit about you.
Okay, Woodbridge resident, grew up here, went to high school here, graduated in '03. I joined the military. I served in the 82nd Airborne, where I was a paratrooper. Got big into self-defense. That's where I became a self-defense instructor in the military, doing the Army Combatives program. Through there, I started with mixed martial arts. I fought down in North Carolina, met really good people, continued up here when I came back. Started in law enforcement as a corrections officer back in 2010. And I became a law enforcement self-defense instructor, unarmed defensive tactics instructor, to where I translated over now becoming a police officer.
Wow. So you are definitely qualified to tell us everything we need to know today.
Yes.
So how do you go about teaching this? Like, where do you get your people to do these classes, other than a person like Mark bringing you in?
It starts out with just word of mouth. On the website, social media, and people that basically want to know something. Through all my networking, I mention it, and it brings people's ears, oh, what are you doing over there? And they want to learn something. And they might know one or two of the things I'm doing, as simple as throwing a punch, but there's always something else that you could always add to your toolbox to prevent you being a victim.
Yep. As a mother of a 19-year-old, I said to myself, before she goes to college, I'm going to make her take a class in self-defense. And I said it, but I never did it.
Yes.
So it's something that I think is just really important, because you just never know when you might need to use a technique like that. And, you know, are you ever too small to utilize them? And I'm going to ask you all these questions, you know, as we get into the demonstration. But
so when I started teaching this, we made a simplified platform. When I was working, I noticed a lot of people getting hurt, officer-wise and the jail-wise, both sides. I worked with women, I've worked with all sizes, human beings, male, female, and we created a program, me and a few other people designed a program to where they could use their bodies as leverage to take down somebody my size.
Wow.
And when you see a 5'2" woman throw me over her back and put me on the ground, I mean, is she going to utilize that move? No, but now she knows she has it, and it gains her self-confidence to where, if necessary need be, they might be able to use it one day because they know it can happen.
okay. So maybe like some of the people that are going to watch this segment today, they might not get in to do a class with you. So I was wondering, are there any tips that you can give us just before we get into the techniques, but like tips that you could give just the at-home viewer about self-defense in general?
Oh, definitely. There's ways to prevent yourself becoming a victim from the get-go. As easy as locking your car doors at night. Make sure nobody gets into your car. I mean, it's a growing epidemic, people coming in and out, especially with the drug epidemic going on. You definitely want to lock your cars every night. I beat my car 100 times at night just to know it's beeped, because I was unfortunately a victim of that a few years ago. I got my wallet and everything taken out of my car.
Okay.
It's a growing epidemic, so simple as making sure your doors are locked and cars are locked, and then going from there. Don't leave your purse in the car when you go food shopping or into the gym. Take it with you, or hide it. Because once they see it sitting on the chair, they won't hesitate in blasting out the window in order to get it. It's
I have
easy
to
money.
admit, I am an offender.
Yeah, you're making yourself a target and a victim by doing
So
that.
bad, my husband gets really
And if you're in
mad.
the wrong place at the wrong time, it can happen to you.
Okay.
Going on from there, when you're going food shopping or you're at the store, Walmart, wherever, watch your purse. Don't leave it in the cart. Turn your back, because within a snap of a finger, it's going to be gone, or somebody just went through and just grabbed a quick item on top, your cell phone, a wallet, and you won't even know who took it because they're already gone next aisle, and you're not even going to know. And you're not even going to know until you go purchase or try to buy something while you're walking out.
And it's
So
gone.
just as simple as that. And just going from there, go to the bank even. If you get an uneasy feeling, go up to the ATM. Try to always have an avenue of escape no matter where you go. So those enclosed ATMs, try to go to an outside one. Now there's multiple avenues of escape if somebody does come up behind you. Somebody comes up behind you, you feel uneasy, whether it's malintentions or not, you just kind of weirded out by a situation, all you have to do is hit cancel. Now nothing can be done.
Hit cancel on...
On your transaction if you're at the ATM.
Okay.
So
okay.
if you're in there and you have an uneasy feeling, something going on behind you, just hit that cancel button.
Okay.
And
That's
walk
a good
away
tip.
sighing, walk away sighing, oh, I can't believe my husband spent all my money, or just now they're gonna be like, oh, this lady doesn't have any money. You know? So,
Okay, yeah.
So it's just preventing yourself from being a victim. That's where everything starts from, and you could really decrease your chances of being a target that way.
Yeah, we are coming up on the holiday season. You know, just any other tips for that?
Holiday season, just watch your belongings, especially out shopping. There's going to be a lot of people, a lot of bumping, so make sure all your stuff is secure in a spot, whether it's in your pocket and you know where it's at and you do check on it.
Absolutely. So just being aware of what's happening around you. I mean,
Yes.
sometimes, you know, we're all in the zone, we're so busy, we're all on our phones.
Yeah.
And,
Head down on your phone.
Yeah, and I think that it's something that needs to be said, because it just, not often enough are we really looking to see
Right.
what's happening.
Right.
I'm sure you see enough of things happening, so you know they're happening.
Yes, and that's where I base a lot of the stuff off, is just the different things I see every day, day to day. And unfortunately, this stuff does happen day to day. It's just nobody really hears about it. There's nobody to talk about it, to tell you. All you have to do is these simple tips, and it may prevent you or somebody else by just passing the word of mouth of telling your daughter, hey, keep an eye on your purse or hiding underneath something. Just don't make yourself a victim.
My next question was like, is there a target audience for some of these offenders or people that do it, or do you think there's a certain age group that is more affected than others?
It's the weak-looking human being from the most part that I can see. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's the posture that you possess. It's how you walk. It's how you. They might even have a conversation with you by walking by you in line. Oh, you looking to buy that? And they might just see how you respond to that. And if you're got a weak posture and a weak attitude about it, they might see, oh, this might be the person I might do something to outside, or I might be able to just grab this because she's in La La Land or he's in La La Land looking around. So it might engage you even just to test to see where you're at.
That's funny. So you have heard people say that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's someone that you know.
Sometimes it can happen, yeah.
Wow. So these are all great tips. Anything else you think we need to know before we do this demonstration?
No, get it going. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Well, thanks for being here. We're excited to see how this is going to play out.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
So we are ready to demonstrate our first self-defense technique. And I'm going to ask Kevin a question. I want to know, like, if you're in the midst of this and it happens to you, does your brain just go right in and do you do these things, or does this have to be practiced repetitively?
Well, that's the problem. Your brain has something called fight or flight. It's the way you're going to react to it. The way I'm going to react to a situation is different than the way you're going to react. The way you're going to react is going to be different than the way he's going to react. So everybody's going to have something built in different, but giving you knowledge on how to do something might end up clicking in certain situations to where you might see the assailant and be like, or situation dictational also. Everything's going to depend on the situation, and that's going to be with me, to you, to him. Everything's going to play a factor. It's a math equation, basically.
Right.
And that's how it's going to base off of. So whatever you feel you could do, you do. If you can get out of a situation, that's the foremost best thing you do is exit. So after every move that I train is to escape and evade after that.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, let's see the first one.
Okay. So the first technique I'm going to do is just the basic knee. It's if somebody comes up and they're right on top of you, they might grab you, or they're very close range within proximity of you. So what you like to do is just bring them in closer. Now they can't strike you. So when you're in close like that, they lose all their power. So if they try to strike you and you just move in closer, they can't hit you with that blow to the head that might incapacitate you. So at this point, if they grab you, just pull them in closer, because from here you're going to get all your power and leverage from your legs. So from here, you just want to try to grab a shirt, grab a collar, you can grab behind the neck. So we're just going to maintain a nice grip. All we're going to do is pick that leg up. We're going to point that toe down, drive that knee forward, and drive that hip forward right in from behind. Drive it in. Drive it in. And then if you got to switch, come down, drive the leg. Drive the leg. And then if you have to escape and evade to exit this situation. So again, we're going to grab, back leg, we're going to point those hips forward, drive it up, pointing that knee, the biggest point you can make of that knee, bending that leg all the way back, toe pointed down, driving that leg forward.
All right.
Want to give it a try?
Sure.
All right. Okay.
So I'm going to try to pull you close to me.
Yeah, so if I come in and try to grab you, your goal is to try to maintain, because if I come in with a strike to the head, it's going to incapacitate you, and you don't want to be there.
Right.
So if anything, get closer, because now this is that situation where you're not going to escape because I'm grabbing you now.
Right.
So now you want to pull in closer.
So if I do this wrong, are you going to show everybody at home what happens if I do it wrong?
No.
All right.
You'll be all right. So we're gonna.
So I just have to try to grab you.
And our goal area to hit is that lower abdomen, groin area, and legs. There's a lot of nerves, a lot going on down here. So
here we go.
good, good. Try the other leg. Good, just like that. Just simple one-on-one. I felt that right through the bag, and it's very effective. That's a close counter in proximity strike.
All right. Number 2.
Okay, so next thing I'm going to go over is a choke. Somebody's choking you from the front. So we call this is a regular one-on-one choke. This is the way a lot of people end up trying to choke somebody. So from here, somebody's strong, you can't get the grip off, which is fine. Somebody weak, you're not going to be able to just rip their hands off, because their hands are probably going to be bigger than your neck, and they're going to have a good grip. So there's different ways of moving in on the body. There's foot stomps. There's a bunch of other options. But if they don't react to any of that, you always have what I call the hollow of the throat. So you're just going to grab your 2 fingers, nice hard pointed 2 fingers. You're going to drill it right underneath the Adam's apple, right above the collarbones, right into that hole socket. And you're just going to step forward. And just by stepping forward, you can have a good grip on me. So put a good grip. See, I can feel it. You're starting to choke.
So if he has 2 hands on your neck, you have your hands free.
Yep, exactly. My hands are free.
So that's the good part about that.
Exactly. And not just by smashing somebody in the face, they're going to have adrenaline going too, but you're going to throw them off guard by doing something like that.
Going for their neck.
So again, hollow the throat, you're going to be in your defensive stance, 2 fingers right into the hollow of the throat, and you're just going to step forward.
Jeez.
They will release.
Stop hurting Mark like that. No.
So
He's being easy.
That's the be-all. Sometimes maybe you got a freak with incredibly long arms and you can't reach it, which I highly doubt, because you're already in very close proximity of them. They're going to have their arms there. Your foot stomps ain't working. You're punching, grabbing, kicking, trying to knee. Nothing's working. There's nerves right in the top of the meaty part of the forearms called the radial nerve. If you could come down, you could just strike on top. So you're going to come up, over, strike straight down. That'll release a grip also.
Yeah.
That don't work. There's always something else. You could just dig your hands into the tops. Yep. And right into those radial nerves.
I wonder if I could do that to you, though, because your arms don't look very small. I
have nerves also. And the last method that I'll show is just going into the eye gouge. Shove that thumb right into their eyeball.
Good old eyeball.
To get them, because guess what? You have a matter of seconds
before they're choking you.
Before a choke can actually take its place and possibly render you incapacitated.
All right, let's go. Do I get to pick one, eyeball, neck, or?
Whatever. We'll start off with the hollow of the throat. So one leg, straighten that arm out and just press forward. Yeah.
Did I hurt you?
Nope. Yeah, just come right forward, right into me. Yep. Step.
I don't want to really do it.
Do it. It's fine. I teach it. You're good. One more time.
It's a good thing you're not really choking me. I'm not doing it. I was too low. But I have the other hand here.
Right here.
What's this hand supposed to be doing?
Just,
all right.
And then you're just going to step forward with that leg. Get right up into that throat. Right. Yeah.
I don't want to hurt you.
Do it. Do it.
All right, it worked.
It works.
Oh, geez.
Okay, so next I want you to do is that radial nerve strike. Up and over the top.
Yeah, that one I think I got.
Our goal is to hit right
that
here.
I feel like would come natural to me.
Right in there. You feel it?
Yeah.
So that's our goal of hitting. So up hard. Yep, harder, even harder. It releases the arms. Okay.
Yeah, I think that one would come naturally to me.
Yeah. Like I said,
but I like that.
That's why I show 2 or 3 different methods to each type of move, because that might not become natural. This might be natural.
Yeah.
Grabbing, pressing might be natural. Just shoving your thumb into their eye might be natural. That's the thing. That's why we show different variations also, because, what did he teach me? And you'd be like, oh yeah, and maybe thumb up. All right, because that's how I teach my locks is thumbs up. So maybe let yourself know you're doing a good job. Thumb right in the eye.
Yeah.
There you go. So good job.
Jeez.
So that's
right.
going to be how do you get out of just a front choke.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. I like that one. Are we going to do one more?
And one more, yes. So this is kind of fun. This kind of gives you that sense that I could do mixed martial arts. This is if somebody grabs you and has a nice stern hold of you. This is how to break their grip off of you. So if somebody grabs you, you're going to go across your body, opposite arm, grab the hand and the wrist, and all I want you to do is keep the wrist right up against your body. You're just going to turn it. That's going to break the grip. And now all I want you to do is step back, giving yourself 2 thumbs up, let yourself know you're doing a good job. And this is just a regular wrist lock, which creates pressure on the wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder. And it'll bring them down to the ground need be. By just giving yourself 2 thumbs up, let yourself know you're doing a good job, because that's what we like here, is nice reassurance that you know that you're doing a good job. And from here, I have multiple different variations to where you can work off of this. But the main one first is come up, grab it. I'm gonna break
And then run.
and get out of the situation. So one more time to show you, we're gonna grab opposite arm, so opposite side, come across. You're gonna grab over, so it'll be knuckle to knuckle, thumb up, going up like the pointer ring finger. We're just gonna turn it across the body. Here, shove it out, and we're gonna take off. Okay?
Wow. Yeah. I hope I can do it.
You can do it.
I don't know if I can do it.
That's why we teach this.
All right.
So with your right arm, come a little bit deeper. Yes, just like that. Keep it up against your body and just peel it off. Yep, that's it.
Wow.
So now when you bring your other hand in, so you're just gonna bring your other hand in.
Oh yeah, so I didn't do that.
2 thumbs here, so
Yes.
2 thumbs up, okay? Just take it slow, nice and slow. Peel, grab, 2 thumbs up, let yourself know you're doing a good
Right,
job.
okay.
And there you go.
All
That's
right.
just a regular wrist lock. And like I said, from there we have double 90s, gooseneck come-alongs, straight armbar takedowns, depending on how confident you are. But number one, get yourself out of the situation if need be and call for help.
So it sounds like twisting's a good thing.
Yes. Twisting, shoving,
Twisting,
poking,
knocking.
all good things. And
Okay.
that's the 101 version, but we go in a lot more in depth into everything, but that's basically 101 of what we do here.
Wow. Well, Kevin, this has been awesome. It's priceless, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, because you never know. You hope you never have to use it, but if you do, it's such good information.
Yeah.
It's life skills. It's great for everybody. So
We could save one person, and that's all it really means to me. So you make one
Absolutely.
person not a victim or survive an attack. That's a plus for me in my book. So
Well, thank you. And thank you so much for sharing
no
this.
problem.
And I hope that everyone comes out to take your class at any given time, because you have been a pleasure to work with, and I learned so much. So I'd like to
appreciate it. Thank you.
see more people do that too. And Mark, thank you so much for having us. Blackheart's Gym is amazing and everything they have to offer. So please come and check it out.